I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart.
Good morning everyone and welcome to the first ever video posted by Ali Cosmetic Salt. I am Ali, owner of the Ali Cosmetic Salt YouTube channel. So today's video is kind of a mixture of me reviewing products that are different to what I would normally use, such as like a different highlighter type from powder to liquid, and just comparing the two like end results of my full face of makeup. So there will be two, but the last one will be my main one, which is autumn themed. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Before we get into the video though, please hit the subscription button down below, hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every video that gets updated in the future, and hit that like button. Thank you, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so starting off, I'm just gonna put my hair back with these clips so it doesn't really ruin the fact that I woke up early to straighten my hair. And okay, the base of all my makeup looks, I always use a primer. It's best to use a primer, it just goes on a lot better. I feel like personally it gets on a lot better if you have a primer on. I'm using the, if it can stop, the Essence Primer Studio Putty Primer. It's silicone free and it is vegan, so yes, for those of you that are vegan, it is vegan. And I just put it on everywhere on my face, eyelids, forehead, and just everywhere where I'm gonna put makeup on. It's kind of like when you paint a house, you put primer on before you actually paint, unless you are like me that is lazy and you just go straight at it and paint a wall and then you wonder why it doesn't last long. But anyway, moving on. Okay, I did damp my beauty blender, that's why it's quite big, just to make it softer and it doesn't absorb as much of the product then if it is moist or wet, not moist. And one thing that I learned, I can't remember who I saw doing it, but they sprayed theirs with setting spray, and I've always just done it after that, so my hand feels tacky afterwards, but if it works, it works. You don't have to follow my exact directions. However you want to do your base is however you want to do it. That's your personal preference. Now for foundation, I'm using the Yardley Stay Fast Foundation 24 hours. It's combination and oily skin because I do have both, not skill. That was skill. And I am using, if it can focus please, and I'm using shade L1N because I feel like that's my shade, because I am not tan and I'm not pink. I'm very much white as a ghost. Well, not that much, I think. Okay, so I start off by just putting some foundation around my eyes, because I always do my eyes first. I feel like this is a step that I will always do for the end of time, because I feel like it just makes the most sense, because whatever fallout comes from the eyeshadows, it doesn't then ruin a whole face of makeup. And I know other people though do it differently. Like I have a friend that does a whole face of makeup, she does her eyes last, and because she wears a lot of powder underneath her eyes, setting powder, she doesn't really worry that much about it, and her makeup always looks amazing. You should actually go look her up. I'll link her down below if I figure out how to do that. But yeah, I just put some foundation on my eyes and sometimes a little bit on my forehead if there's still some extra. And yeah, there's the foundation on the eyes so long. Sorry, my eyelashes. Okay, second thing I do not have an eyelid primer thing. I am looking and getting one soon, but it is still not payday, so I will be going without one as usual, which I have been doing for years now. So I'm just gonna do a quick eye look because this is just the basis of what I would normally do for a makeup look. So I'm just gonna do a pretty quick one, a quick makeup look. And I'm using this Color Supply Collection eyeshadow palette. I can't remember where I bought this. I think I bought it from Clicks. I'm honestly not too sure where I bought it from, but there's the colors. You can see which ones I use the most. And because it's autumn themed, I'm gonna do more browns and oranges, like kind of warm colors. So I'm gonna go in with this light shade that has no name, so sorry. I don't know what the shade name is. And I'm just gonna go in with that. I usually start with the lightest colors first and just pack that down in. It feels so weird doing this looking into a phone than into a small mirror. But anyway. So yes, and then I'm going in with this one. It's a little bit darker and just basically building it. And like I said in the beginning, this is autumn themed, so it's going to be very warmish tones, but very orangey and brown tones as well. Okay, I'm quite happy with that actually. That doesn't look bad. Okay, then I'm going in with this brown, which I use quite a lot actually, believe it or not. And then just placing it on the outer corner. And I always do both eyes at the same time. I'm not one that does one eye first and then the other. Why must I do that to myself? That's so much stress. And then I'm going in with this like glitter shade of like copper almost, I would say copper. And I'm just going in with that on the lid itself, blending it into those other colors that we just put down. And I really like this palette. I use this palette quite a lot when I do makeup looks for when I go to work, and just because of how kind of neutral it is. That doesn't look too bad. Well, I don't think it looks that bad. Maybe a little bit more brown though. You know what? I think I'm gonna just old habits go. Oh, this is the other palette I got. And just go in. Just to darken it up a little bit on that outer corner. Yeah, that looks better. So yeah. Okay. Well, eyes are kind of pretty much done. I'm just gonna do the inner corner, which I'm thinking of doing either white, like this. This is a palette that I did get. I know for a fact I got it from Discam, I think. Discam or Clicks. Honestly, never mind. Don't take my word for it. I just know it's one of those two that I got it from. And this is the Royal Idols 30 color eyeshadow palette. Stupid ring light. And this is the Bronze and Coral. So, and it's really beautiful. Like, the colors is really gorgeous. So I'm thinking of either going for Royal Ascot, which is this white, or Morning Sparkles, which is kind of like a sparkly white. But I did already put sparkles on the lid. You can't see it that well. I'm using my phone. I don't have equipment. I'm new to the YouTube world, so no judgment. Or you can judge, it's fine. It happens. Everyone's gonna judge at some point. But I'm going with this white rather. Because I think it will just look nicer. I think I should have stated this in the beginning, but I am not whatsoever a qualified makeup artist. I am not in cosmetology. I have never studied cosmetology. I am not in that field. I just do makeup as I please, which I've been doing for roughly 2 years now. So I just do whatever I feel is best, what I feel like looks good. And obviously other people will have other opinions and say they would have done it differently. So take my advice with a grain of salt, in other words. But that looks good, I think. This is anyway supposed to be just a quick makeup look, so no judgment. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave my eyes as it is, because at the end of the day, it is just supposed to be like a quick, like, comparing to new products. And then the new products are gonna be the ones that I use for the final look. In general. Or I might not like it and then take it off and then do a complete do-over and total. So let's see. Okay, now that the eyes are basically done, I'm gonna do the rest of my face with some more foundation, obviously, and then I'll go in with concealer, and that's where I'll tell you guys which products I will be showing that are new and different with the other makeup look. So let's just pat that down. And you never want to like swipe. You never want to swipe because that just makes lines. You can't see it clearly, but trust me, it makes lines and it doesn't look good. Rather pat your foundation in, and you're also now not like hurting your skin by pulling it to one side with a flippin' sponge. So, and those of you who are wondering where I am from, because of my accent, I am from South Africa. If I also did not make that very clear. So I am from South Africa. Yes, we have running water. No, we do not ride elephants to school. And yes, we have electricity, because how else would I be making this video? And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, but we know this. Trust me, I still get questions like that. So, no judgment, no hate, but I still do get questions like that on social media when I meet someone that's from overseas. And you will not believe some of the questions. So, let's just leave it at that. Okay, foundation is on. I always do my ears because I have very reddish ears. So always do it, go up into the hairline to make it look like you aren't wearing makeup, but we all know you are. And just a little bit around my neck. My foundation is very close to my natural skin color, so I'm not too worried about blending onto my neck. I usually don't. And I don't know, I've never really had anyone come up to me and say, your foundation doesn't match. So maybe I'm doing a good job, a good right job. Okay, now I'm going in with concealer. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Paris shade, I don't know, very white. Oh, Cashmere. It does say it. I actually have never looked at what the shade name is, because I don't know, I don't use that much concealer. So I put some under my eyes and bring it up like that, because you want your face to be lifted. You don't want it to like sag down. The whole point of it is to kind of create a lifted look. So usually that helps by putting the products up at an angle like that, like it's being pulled to one side. So I usually do it like that on my eyes. Then I do a little line down my nose of concealer, because I'm going to contour my nose as well. And then I do on the sides here. And I do it from this part of my ear down, because I'm going to be contouring. And this is just going to help define that contour line, so it looks sharp and beautiful. And again, lifted. So I do that on both sides. The easiest way you can tell where to put contour, sorry, off topic now, but I also learned from another makeup video, I think it was maybe James Charles that I learned it from. Like, you can also use like the top part of your ear down, and that's where you should contour. So that's what I've always done. I think it was him. Honestly, don't quote me on this. Well, I'm sorry, the video cut out for some reason, but you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. It was just me talking about me blending my concealer and me making weird jokes, so that's fine. I already did put contour on. I didn't blend it yet, but usually I use the Contour Essence Duo palette. I use this lighter shade the most, just because I feel like it works best for my complexion. I like it more. Just, it's a personal preference type of thing. And this is where in the next makeup look, this is gonna be like different. I'm gonna be using a bronzer stick from Avon, and see which one works best, like which one gives the best end product, which one I like more. Would I prefer sticking with the good old Essence Duo palette, powdered, or a stick, which is kind of liquid? Not really, but you know what I mean by it. So we'll see. And then we'll also be reviewing the quality of it, considering the price of it, because I have a few things to say already about it. So I am gonna go back into my mirror. As you can see, I already put on my face contour. I put some already on this brush for my nose. I'm using a mirror because once I did it like this, and it makes your nose look skew if you do it wrong. So here's one line. Now when contouring my nose, I contour onto this line going down, and then this line going down. I have a button nose, so I wouldn't say I have a big nose, but I like to do it anyway, because I just feel like it looks better in general afterwards. So just going down, sorry you can't see, so just going down like this. And you can already see it looks more narrow, and I put too much on the brush. That's fine. And then I'm kind of putting it into my eyebrows. I also saw this in a video from James Charles, I actually think. I used to watch a lot of James Charles. And then I'm just doing this to kind of define that. And then on the little bump of my nose, where the bump just starts, that's where I'm putting a little line there to kind of shadow the fact that I have a little button nose, and just defining it more, basically. Remember, I am not a makeup artist. I am not qualified. I do makeup for fun. This video is just for fun. So, okay. Next step is I know I just started blending that side, but usually I put down powder first. Let me get a powder brush, or my powder brush. When I put on powder, I use this brush specifically for powder. It's nice and a fluffy brush, and I don't know if you already saw that, but there's already like some powder still left on it. And then just putting setting powder down like this. And I'm putting quite a lot on. I usually do. I don't know. I just like it. It's messy. And I put some under the eyes and go up. Because remember, we want a lifted look. So there's that. And I'm putting on the sides of my nose. And then whatever is excess on the brush, I put on my forehead. Just to kind of place everything in, like my foundation and stuff. Like, just to... Sorry, there's like powder flying everywhere. Just to kind of set everything into place. More or less. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And then I'm just wiping off the excess, and at the same process I am blending the contour that we just did down here on the cheek, jawline, not cheek, full cheek as well. And I'm just doing that. And then wiping off, and then doing my nose a little bit more. And then just overall blending everything so it looks cohesive. And there we go. Ooh, my eyebrows look messy here. Okay, so that's that. Then I go over to blush, and I'm using this BB blush Cartier. I don't know if it's an off brand of something else. If you guys know, tell me down below, because I don't know. And I put on blush just here and upwards, just to bring more life to my face. And then I usually put some on my nose, on the tip of my nose, just to make me look cute and also bring me back to life. And no, I'm not doing a copyrighted song, because I'm pretty sure that song is copyrighted, so I will not be singing that. Okay, here are the next steps that are going to be replaced and compared to the new product. Sorry, there's powder still on my shirt. I shouldn't have worn black. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows now. And usually I use this Essence Super Plus 24-hour waterproof eyebrow pencil in 40 Cool Brown. That's the color I use. This product is also going to be tested compared to a Scarlet Hill Babe Those Brows Brow Mascara, which I got from Mr. Price. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like 40 rand. I honestly can't remember how much it was. But for this video, for this part of the video, I'm going to be using the products I would normally do my face the way I would normally. And then the next look, I'll be comparing the two. Honestly, it probably would have been quicker if I did one half of my face and compare it to the other one, but I like to make life difficult for myself apparently. And I'm focusing because I already have pretty dark and full brows, but I'm putting it mainly here to kind of fill up spots that are missing or that isn't as full as the rest of my brow or as full as the other brow. And then I take this part, and it's quite nice. I really like this brow pencil thing. So I really like it. I've used it. This is actually a newer edition. Well, not that new. I started only doing this, I think, at the end of last year because I felt like I needed to just do something more with my brows than just leaving it. So that is going to be compared with this one, and we'll see which one works best. Now the next thing is going to be, let's do highlighter. Let's do this Wet n Wild highlighter bar, and this is actually from their Zodiac collection. I bought the whole collection because I'm obsessed with it. It's just really a beautiful collection. There's a fire, earth, wind, and water. And zodiac signs are obviously different elements. Yeah, different elements. So I thought because it's an autumn look, we'd go for the earth one, which is this beautiful, 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 beautiful color. It's very, very pretty. See, there we go. There the light catches it. It's very pretty. So I'm going to use this. And this is also going to be a product that's going to be put to the test. So I put some on my tip of my nose. And then I put some up here. Just like that. Just like that. And then I put some on my Cupid's bow. I already look like a whole different person. So this one is going to be put to the test with this Liquid Drip Glow Getter from Scarlet Hill. This is also from Mr. Price, and it was 50 rand. So it's quite nice. So these two will be sorry, the video cut out again. So, and then we'll see again like which one looks just better overall and just works better. Now, for the purpose of this video, I am not doing lashes because I'm testing two different, they're the same brand, but I'm testing two different mascaras. And I will show you that in a second. Let me just torture my eyelashes here quickly. This is going to be the first YouTube video, so it's not going to be perfect. It is going to be like trial and error. But okay, the one I usually use is from Avon. It's the Color Trend brand from Avon, and it's the Super Crush Volume Mascara. This is the one, and the one is also that I'm testing it to see which one is better. It's also from Color Trend from Avon, which is the Multi Crush Multi Benefit Mascara. So I want to see which one is better, like for if you don't want to wear lashes, because lashes is a big commitment in my opinion, because after a while they just become heavy and quite annoying in all honesty. So with my eyes, I'm gonna just take the wand and wiggle up and then do a little bit and blink to get the most volume out of it. Try not to get any on the lid itself. This one I'm going to show you the difference if you don't do the wiggle thing. If you just straight up pull up. Well, I actually want to see for myself if there's really a difference. Because I was always told that you should wiggle up when going up. Because it just makes it look longer. So I want to test that theory right now. Honestly, they look the same. So I don't think it really matters. You do you, boo. You do whatever you feel like works best for you. I feel like if I just put it on like this, it looks really pretty. So I completely missed the whole mascara tube when putting it back. So never mind. If you haven't caught on, I'm quite clumsy and okay, got a cotton swab at least to take that off. Okay, so that is pretty much it. This is going to be the makeup look, and this is the one that's going to be compared to... Sorry, I have now mascara all over my hands. And then I'm just going to set it... I'm not going to set it in place because I am now going to just remove it and do another full face of makeup, but using now the newer products and comparing the two. So I'm not going to set my face right now because it's going to just be a mission to take it off. But usually I use this Magix Mark Prep and Set Spray. It's also from Avon. I believe it's like 70 or 80 rand for a bottle. And like this one's almost finished, but I already have a new bottle like on standby. So you don't need to use that much. It really makes it just stick in place. It feels like it lasts longer, and it usually does. So yeah, let me clean this off, but sorry, I just kicked my ring light stand. But here's a close-up. So here's the close-up. Here's the final look. This is what I would normally do with the products that I already own. This is how I've done my makeup looks for quite a while, actually. I've done it for a very long time like this. So we'll see if I like the newer products better than the ones I already have, the ones that I've shown you, which is the highlighter, the eyebrows, the bronzing stick, and then the mascara. Those are the 4 things that are going to be different in the next look, and then we'll just compare them and see if I like them more, if they like them better. If I don't, is the quality worth the money? So we'll see, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. I basically did the same steps on my face because there is no change in that. So I did everything off camera. I took everything off. You can see there's no contour, nothing, just foundation, primer, and I did my eyes, and then I just put wings on. They might not be twin sisters, but they are cousins, so that's all that matters. So first off, I think I'm gonna start with this, which is the bronzer stick from Avon. This is the size. This is how it looks, kind of, if you can see. First impressions, I will say it's a little weird. I would say it's not what I expected. I paid 99 rand for it, so basically 100 rand for this little stick. And I was expecting a round shape, not like this weird oval pill shape. But we'll see how it performs. I'm gonna try and be as transparent as possible. I'm gonna try one side where I just like go straight into it and pull it down my face, and then I'm gonna do the other side with, I'm gonna put some on a brush and then brush it in, because I've seen what's her name, Michaela, I think. She's a very big makeup artist. She's absolutely gorgeous. I love her makeup, and I follow her on TikTok. I'm obsessed with her makeup in general, and she's also got her own makeup palette, and I think her name's Michaela, if I remember correctly. I don't know her full user handle, but I know she mentions to put products onto a brush and then put it on like that. But I really want to try and just go down like a full-on crayon on my face. So here goes nothing. Straight off, it looks like a shit smear. Gonna go for that jawline, maybe. Okay, that's one side. It doesn't look bad. And then I've heard people, it literally went back down. Can I please get product? Can I please get product on my forehead? Like, okay, maybe I have to rub it. I've seen people put dots of it like that. I look sick. Let's just go with the brush now. So I'm gonna put some on this brush. I'm probably not doing this the right way, but I'm doing it as best as I can. I've never done anything with like this, so. Well, it looks a lot better than this side. Just looks like pure cackmack. This looks very harsh. This actually looks very pretty. Okay. Maybe I was too quick to hate on it. Maybe I should have done this in the beginning, which is put some on a brush and take it from there. But as I said before, this is my first time doing anything like this. I've never used any like cream or sticks. But honestly, that's actually very pretty. It's very subtle there. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. It is also taking off some of my foundation. Like right here, it's taking off some of my foundation. This like I think completely like just took it off because I just decided to like take a whole stick and like a crayon and rub it in. So this side of my face is probably gonna look a lot darker than the other side, but it's okay. And now these blotches as well, I have to blend. Maybe let me try using a sponge actually. Let's try this. Oh, my hair is being sucked into the makeup. I don't know if I like it. If I'm being quite honest, I think I will compare the two. Maybe I should put some on the beauty blender. Maybe that will work. I don't know. I don't think I like it. But the makeup look is not done, so I digress. Let's move forward. So far, I don't know if I like it or not. it's very subtle. It doesn't look like there's anything there. And it did take up, as I said, quite a bit of my makeup. This side I know is my fault, but this side I did use a brush. So, I don't know, maybe I'm not doing it right? Like, it's definitely there, but it's extremely subtle. I'll do my nose now with it. But I want to try and see if I can see it better once I have the powder on. I don't know. I don't think I like it. I personally just don't think I like it. This side you can definitely see it more, but it lifted up more foundation than this side did. I don't know. I need a close-up of this. And there's powder in my ear. I don't see it. I really don't. I'm actually quite upset. But let's move on. That's at least not like a complete train smash. Let me put some on this, my contour nose brush, so I can do some contouring on my nose with this bronzer stick. It just looks like it's completely removing the foundation. I'm getting upset, men. Come on, work with me here. I paid $100 for you. Better work. Maybe let me just do that. And like that. Feels like I'm putting a roll-on stick on my face. That's what it feels like. Well, the lines are definitely there now. Can definitely see it now. Okay, let's try blending it. I'm thinking maybe I should use this to blend it. Let's do it. Maybe it's because I'm using a brush that it's lifting. But now my question is, you can't now go and then put it up into your eyebrows because... okay. Maybe I should have used a sponge to then blend it in? Because this looks a lot better than the rest of my face does, in all honesty. But it still doesn't hide the fact that it did lift my foundation off. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I like it and I don't like it. I feel like it's nice and all, but the amount of blending that you have to do, I feel like is more time consuming. I'm just using the same blush as before. I feel like I just have to do so much more blending than I would have had done if I just used the powder. I don't know. I feel like the powder is just better blending wise. Like, it's quick, it's simple. Whereas this, you really have to go in and blend. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So that's this product. Now, I'll get into the quality and price later. Let's do that later. So the next thing I'm gonna do is this, which is the brows, which is the brow mascara from Mr. Price. I think it was 30-40 rand. Can't even remember. And I actually will admit I have used this during the week to kind of practice with it a little. And I actually so far really like it more than the pencil, which is quite surprising. I didn't think I would like it more, honestly, but I just really like it. Like, I feel like it just looks so cute. And it is easy to use. Like, you just put on and make sure you get all the spots down that you want to. And I wore this to work with just some mascara, and it stays like this the whole day. It doesn't move, it doesn't brush around, it literally just stays like this. And I don't know, I just really like it. I think I got too dark of a color. This is medium. Maybe I should have taken a lighter color, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. I honestly would rather use this than the pencil from Essence. So this for me is a winner. So I'm gonna put this here and then put this over here because I'm on the fence about that one. Next part is the highlighter, which I'm scared for because I've never used a liquid highlighter. I will admit this looks absolutely gorgeous though. Like, looks blinding. And it's got a cute little dropper, which I think is just so much cuter. But I don't think, oh, I can. Maybe I should just do a few drops like that, and then blend it out. Oh, that was my mistake. Oh gosh. Oh no. Please no. Oh, that's like a whole blob. Okay, that was my mistake. So I'm not blaming the product for that part. But now, do I have to do this in quickly? Did I use too much? Oh shit. That is not blending nicely. I'm gonna use the butt end of my beauty blender and blend it up and hope it all goes okay. Did this side just like completely dry up? What happened here? Oh gosh. I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun. You can clearly see that line. No. Okay, let me use whatever leftover foundation is on this fucking blender. Bleep that out. Bleep it out. I'm not having fun. Oh gosh. It is very pretty though. But in person you can clearly see the line. I think I just need more practice with this. This side, however, I don't know what's going on this side. But I think next time I should just put the stuff on a brush and take it from there. Not go directly onto my face, especially since I've never used these products. Why would I do that to myself? You can see it. It looks better on my nose than it does like up here. Like, you can clearly see that line. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like it on my nose though. That looks freaking cute. Yeah, I think I should have put it on this brush, this fluffy brush, and then go. I don't know. But anyway, it's there. It's gonna stay there. I'm not gonna wash it off. That's my fault. That's not the product's fault. So yes. Okay, we get nearing to the end of this makeup look. I am gonna be doing something a little bit extra with liner. But you can see that final look on Twitter and Instagram. I will link them both down below, but before that, let's test this out. So this is the mascara. Now already they do have different wands. This one is more narrow and this one's more puffy and narrow on the ends. So let's see if there is really a big difference between the two. I know already the brand is pretty good. Like, I have quite a few of their products. I like Color Trend from Avon. I like their products. Already it does look more volumizing. Like it does look a lot, like there's a lot more volume. I don't know. I don't know if I like this one more than the other one. Okay, no, I lied. I like this one more. Like you won't see it up on the camera right now because I don't have that great of a phone camera and I don't have like a professional camera. But this already, it does look really nice. That's actually very pretty. Okay, so that's the kind of final makeup look. If you want to see the final makeup look, please go down below and go follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Instagram. I always post updates. I try to make posts during the week when I'm not uploading, and hopefully I'll be able to upload once a week. So let me set my spray, set my face. And I will do a complete final look on Instagram and Twitter because I am going to do a little bit of something extra because I'm extra. So, yeah. Let's get to the conclusion. I just think I sprayed my whole camera. It's fine. Okay. Okay. In conclusion, the mascara, I don't feel like there's that big of a difference between the two. But I do like this one more because it does look like it gives more volume. And I think if I did another coat, it would really, really look like false lashes almost. So I'm quite happy with that. The eyebrow pencil and the eyebrow mascara from Mr. Price, I have to give this to the mascara from Mr. Price. I actually really love this. I love the way my eyebrows look because of this. I think maybe I should go with a lighter shade next time. I don't know. Let me put my hair down and let me see how it looks then. Yeah, I think I should have gone... Well, my eyebrows are naturally very dark, so... I don't know. You can let me know if you think I should have gotten lighter, but I feel like this is a win. I just really like it, and I mean it's on there. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. It's there. I like it. As for the contouring, I'm just looking for the other one. Oh, there it is. As for the contouring compared to the powdered to the... Okay, this is a bronzer stick. So I don't know if that's maybe the difference. I don't know. I'll read up more about it. If that's maybe not the difference, why I'm not getting the full effect that I want. But I like it and I don't like it. I don't know if I would always use this. I feel like this is just safer because it is quicker to blend, as I said. Like it's a powder. It's quicker to blend in, as this is, you have to like work it in, blend it in. And I don't know if I have that type of commitment. So I'm on the fence about this one. You guys can let me know what you think, but personally, I don't know if I would definitely use it again. Like, I like it on my nose, but it's lifting my foundation, which I don't like. So, I don't know. And now for the highlighters. Comparing liquid highlighter to powdered highlighter. Powder highlighter is just also, in general, quicker to blend. It's easier to blend than liquid. I don't like this line. on my nose, I feel like I would use this on my nose because it just blends better and it looks better on my nose. And then I put some on a brush and put some on my Cupid's bow, which looks really nice. And sorry, I'm not trying to flip you off. I'm trying to show you. I should just stop doing that. And I like it here on my nose and my Cupid's bow. But on the other hand, by my eyes, I really don't like it. I just do not like it. I hate the fact that you can see a clear line. Even on camera, you can see a clear line. So I would use it again, but only on my nose. And then I would use the powder instead. But again, you guys can let me know what you think. Which do you think looked the best? And yeah. Everything was pretty affordable. Nothing was too expensive. Most of my products are fairly like affordable. It's the only expensive products I would say that I use on my face would be my concealer and my foundation. Sorry, I got hiccups. And my eyeshadows. But I feel like that's kind of a given. It's better to use like quality foundation and concealer than off-brands. I'm not saying that Scarlet Hill and that is off-brand, but I mean it's not like MAC or so on and so forth. If I could put it in those terms, it is also more affordable. Like this was 50 rand, this whole little bottle, and I feel like this will last me so long. Sorry, I nearly dropped it. It doesn't say when it expires though, which is quite well, it's not that concerning. Most of my makeup is probably expired. I should actually take a look at that. Anyway, now value for the price. I feel like everything was just reasonably priced. I think the mascara from Avon was 60 rand, which is quite doable. But obviously, it does take a while for the products to come in. I feel like that's my only complaint, is that it takes so long for the product to actually come in. Because you have to wait for your dealer, unless you have obviously someone else that sells it and they are much quicker. The Bronze and Glow stick, I'm on the fence about. I don't know if it was worth the amount that I paid for. I mean, amount wise, yes, like you get a lot of product. Okay, not even that much actually. This is it. This is the end of it. I feel like for 100 rand you would expect a little bit more product, but it's not bad. It is still very pretty. I would definitely use it on my nose with a brush, but I don't think I would do it again on my whole face, just because for the fact that it looks like it's lifting up my makeup underneath, and I don't like that because I don't spend that much time on it. Never mind. So I don't know. Highlighter, I think, was my fault. I should have probably put it on a brush like this and then do it, but that's okay. But overall, if you want to see what the final autumn look is, please go on my channel. Obviously, this is a more of you going out somewhere autumn look, and you compare it with a jersey, like a white one, or even I have like this orangey copper looking long sleeve shirt that's very warm, and I think it will pair very well with this eye look. Actually, you know what, give me a sec. Okay, I quickly changed into the shirt I was talking about. See, so this is a more like you can go out autumn look. You can go out and put a beanie on and it would look really super cute. But if you want to go see a final look, which I'm going to add more to this, then go onto Instagram and Twitter, and I will link it down below. Please subscribe and like, and please press that notification button for further updates on uploads. So yes, But I hope you have a lovely day further, and I will see you soon. Bye!